Alright, hey everyone. This week's subject is going to be on dating. Now, I am a single transgender male, and I identify as pansexual. Pansexual meaning that I don't just look at the genitalia of somebody. I don't just say I just strictly men or women. If you identify in between, like a transgender person or genderqueer or whatever, that doesn't matter. I'm just one to if I connect with you, that's all that matters to me. Now, with that being said, what is it like being a trans guy, to date lesbians, to date straight women, to date men, gay men, drag queens? When I was in high school, I dated men. It never got really far for the guys, poor things. From like 19 until now, I've only been with women, all identifying as lesbians. Now, I will say that since I am newly single of like only a few months, I've learned a lot. I'm wanting to explore my pansexuality, if that makes sense. Like I want to start dating men, gay men. But I have found that it's a little interesting because once they find out that I am transgender, they're either completely okay with it or completely not okay with it. I feel like they just really don't know what to think of themselves at that point. Like, does that make them almost straight, or what does that turn their identifier as, or whatnot? And that's also the same for lesbians. You know, dating a trans guy, who are you now, or what do you identify with, blah blah blah. I personally think it's all bullshit anyways. But dating lesbians are interesting. In every relationship that I've noticed, they tend to question their sexual identity, which I get. I mean, I understand that you're now with a man, a trans man, but man nonetheless. But you can still be a lesbian. I mean, you can still be a lesbian and be with a trans guy. I'm just saying. You have exceptions. Everyone, I think, does. Now, when it comes to dating straight women, I haven't really branched out in that too much. The scene that I kind of keep myself surrounded by is more of a gay scene. So there's not very many straight women that you run into there. I have been debating on changing up the scene a little bit and just going out to different places and see kind of what happens there, but it's very intimidating to have to eventually come out to somebody once again, and hopefully not get rejected by anything just because of your genitalia. Drag queens. Dating drag queens. I've noticed a lot of trans guys do end up with drag queens. No judgment, there's nothing wrong with it, but I have noticed that, and I've noticed that more so with trans guys that perform or used to perform as a drag king or whatnot. You see that a little bit more often with. I'm not opposed to it. Personally, I'm not opposed to it. Like I said, I am pansexual, so what you do or whatever is, I mean, if I connect with you, that's all that matters to me. But yeah, it's interesting. Being trans and dating is interesting, because if you're a lesbian, I feel like, I mean, it's very clear, for the most part. I mean, all you say, you're a lesbian. They're girl on girl, bam. Gay man, guy on guy, bam. Trans guy, now what? I don't know. And there's my rant.